Well, hey there, this is Jerry, and I was getting started on another episode of What's Broke Today. And today we've got my 92 Dodge Dakota that this is my daily driver. Run to the parts store, quick errands. It's got like 250,000 miles on it, but it still goes good until yesterday. Um, I went over to a friend's house, and as I was pulling out of their driveway, I mean, it just died like I shut the key off. And I did not hear a fuel pump running. Didn't act like it had any spark. Um, and also, like the radio worked, the gauges looked like they worked, but that normal, oh, I think it says maintenance required, or maybe it might say check engine, but it's a red light that always comes on when you turn the key on. It's in the lower left of the dash instrument cluster. It wasn't on, making me think I didn't have power. So where I was going to start was at our underhood fuse box and check all my fuses. And let's see, they all look good. Yeah, yeah, I don't think any of them are burnt. I might pull out that 130 just to get a better look at it because the top of it is, I don't know, cloudy. There we go. And I don't think that's bad. I think it's just an optical illusion through that cloudy lid. Let's see if I can pop the top off of that. Oh, there it went. Oh, and no, it is intact. Now I'm going to put it back down in there first. I'll clip on the negative, and I am hot on both sides. Next thing I'm going to do is take fuel pump relay and ASC relay. And I'm actually putting the originals back in because I'd been having a problem with it missing, and it acted like it was a fuel thing. Turns out it was actually spark. It was the rotor was bad. So let me get in here and I'll move the light just in case it starts. Let me get in here and turn the key on, see what we got. Okay. I still heard no fuel pump. Yep, no fuel pump. So let's unplug our ASC, and I do have power going to it. It's funky. I thought huh. Hmm. Now, let me go look at the book because I don't think when I do that I'm supposed to activate the fuel pump relay, but I thought this activated the fuel pump relay. I got a feeling we may have lost an ECU, so give me just a little bit. I'm going to go look at the book. All right, next thing we need to check is actually undo the ECU here, and or at least attempt to. That's tight, but luckily that bolt will push it out. A little bit of dirt that don't look too bad. Let me go look at the book again and make sure our numbering on here, because I think this is, it goes 1 to 10, 11 to 20, then likewise down each row to 60. Okay, I'll lay my book up there because I luck out on this because I actually have the factory service manual. I actually think this is going to be opposite what I think it is. Well, maybe not, because I have my battery voltage on 3. Then 11 and 12 should be ground. Okay, so I do have my power and ground. Now let's see. And the goofy thing about this is our ignition is actually a ground. So I could actually have a ground problem and not even know it. So looks like ignition is terminal 5, and yeah, signal ground 5. So let me go turn the key on, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I do have ground there. So let me do a little bit more reading and actually look at a wiring diagram coming off of that. Well, when I went and checked, it looks like I got all my proper signals coming to our computer. I got this funny feeling that my computer has shot and craps. And it's held together with a Torx screws. I think I'll pull the cover off of this and let's look inside. Yeah, I've never had one of these off or took it apart, so yeah, Onyx wanting to get up here and help. But she's just going to have to wait because there's not room in my lap for another cat or a cat with my computer. Oh boy. Tell what could be wrong with that is all our potting material is cracked really bad. Okay, well, I think I'm just going to put this back together and probably take these numbers off this tag and check my local pick and pulls and see if maybe one of them has a truck that have one of these in it. Biggest thing, it might be hard because you figure it's 32 years old, is finding one that isn't in similar condition to the one I got. Because with it having all that potting material in there, you can't really tell anything, or in fact that it could have easily introduced moisture into it and caused a problem. This looks like 5602 7141. So let me do some research and I'll come back. Okay, back with my Dodge, and I bought a used electronic control module off of eBay that is supposed to be a remanufactured one that like you get O'Reilly's under the Master Pro brand. Um, Nice thing about this, it's such an old vehicle that we don't have to worry about any kind of programming. So I'm going to take all three of the mounting screws and stick in the holes. And then hold it up here in place and start all of them. Because I was able to buy this off of eBay, and there's no core charge. Not really sure if this was surplus stuff or where he had got this, but this guy I bought this from had for all kinds of vehicles. Of course, when you put, especially this connector, um, always do this by hand. Okay, and it doesn't have to be, excessively tight. Probably the only thing I didn't do that I should have was disconnect the battery. But here's about due for an oil change. So, because this, it's got 250,000 miles, so it does burn a little bit of oil. And it's about a half a quart low. But like I said, it's about time for an oil change, so I'm not even going to worry about that. I don't think I got anything else unhooked, so let me come around here and turn the key on. And first clue will be, do I hear fuel pump? I think I did. Oh. And I don't know, but the battery's almost dead. So let me put it on the battery charger. I don't know what ran the battery down. Unless it's me having the door open too much. Okay, well, I charged the battery for a little bit, and let's get inside and hit this key. All right, well, it fired right up. I think I'm going to let it run for a little bit, and I'll come back to the video shortly. Well, I'll say I got the Dodge all done, that the computer seems to have took care of all my problems. That probably the only thing that I might not have gotten the video earlier is when I was doing my original power and ground testing. I had the ground wire to pin number 5 on the computer that goes to the ignition switch that I thought had ground when the key was on and no ground when it was off. And when I went back and looked at the wiring diagram, it has ground all the time. It's just like a ground of the steering column. I mean, I don't have a good answer for that, but I don't guess it really matters. It works. But other than that, I do appreciate you watching. Like all those thumbs up for the likes. Thanks for all those comments. And hey, anybody out there that's not a subscriber, better join on in because they'll tell them what else you're going to see on What's Broke Today. Thank you.